Hello everyone, welcome on in. Let me check the audio as usual. Mic is there. Game audio is currently very quiet, but I believe it is there. It might be a matter of making me a little more quiet and letting the game express itself. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I know I started sooner, just to trick everyone. The truth is, we had lunch, and then I was starting to fall asleep on the sofa, and I think if I don't do anything, engaging, I'm gonna fall asleep. And it's not a good idea to fall asleep half an hour before a stream. So I decided to get started. Thank you for being there. Latte is sleeping for the two of us. He'll be here just as long as he... Oh, did he hear me go? You okay, Latte? Oh, I don't know if you can see the whiskers twitching. He's incredibly cute. We are going to play more Song of Conquest. Last week I started the first campaign. There's two of them. There's right now there are two campaigns and a bunch of scenarios made by players, really. They've recently updated the map editor. Apparently it's a lot better to create maps, a lot easier. So, we can expect more of them. There we go. The mouse, yeah, the edge of the screen is not working to move the camera, so you have to use the AWSD or the arrows, which I remembered last week but not today. What do you know? I finished the first campaign, and if you want I can share some thoughts on it, but also I don't want to spoil it. Hey Prof, welcome back. I don't want to spoil it for you if you intend to play the game. So there. I will say this though, if you enjoy Heroes, and I'm not even saying Heroes 3, if you enjoy Heroes and you enjoy basically turn-based strategy with heroes that have skills, that level up, that equip items and maps where you grab resources and you build castles, it's extremely enjoyable. It's extremely enjoyable. It's, well, it's prettier than Heroes 3 for sure, unless you're not keen on the pixel art. There are some quality of life things. There's a couple of things I don't like. For example, with the first campaign, your color is blue and the maps are in woodlands. So it's kind of hard, like the minimap, it's not all that big. Can I make it bigger? No, I cannot. Or maybe in the settings, or maybe if I play with the screen resolution, then the UI becomes bigger. Anyway, that was annoying, not really seeing the blue of me on the map. I could see the purple of the enemy, so there's that. You missed it, you did. We weren't playing Morrowind, so there's that. I'd like to hear what you feel about it. Okay, so the game, generally I would recommend it if you're starting the game thinking this is gonna be just like Heroes 3, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, not because the game is not good, but because there's only one game that's like Heroes 3, and that's Heroes 3. It's as simple as that. It does some things better than Heroes 3. It does have different things. The biggest difference in terms of gameplay, I can actually show you. Your towns and your castles, they are actually on the map. So that's the castle right there. And then you have plots to build things, and they're all around the castle. That's a different take. It does make, how can I say? I think it reduces the clarity of the map. There's a lot going on. The decoration, the trees, the plants, the rocks, it's all very, very pretty, but it's also quite busy. And so sometimes you go, wait, hang on. Where is it? Oh crap, there was a settlement here. I should have, taken it 10 turns ago. That sort of thing. It did happen to me. It might not happen to players who are more calm and focused, but it happened to me. Now, if you don't like this system, then you don't like it. If you don't like it because it's not like Heroes 3, again, it's not Heroes 3. So it's a matter of choice, really. As far as the campaign, one of the criticisms that I've heard was that the campaign, there's not enough content. To sum it up, it is still early access. I am not a fan of early access, but I let myself be tempted by it. There was 30% off, I think, last week or something. I don't regret the purchase. I don't. There are only 2 campaigns. They are, so far I've met, we were playing the blue people, I don't know, the barony of Stout Heart. We were then allied with the Fae. We played against the Undead. We met the Barian, and they had all kinds of units. Now I'm playing as a frog, and I think last week somebody mentioned there's actually 6 factions. So we've seen most or all of the factions. We've only played 2. Like in the first campaign, you start at one and then you have an alliance with the other one. This is the second campaign. I am now playing a 3rd faction, not the frog people, but the marsh people. Maybe later on there will be an alliance with another faction. I don't know. It's pretty cute, isn't it? No, it's more impressive than a chocobo. It's less cute than a chocobo, but still, like, everything is very cute about it. Look, the bug here. I'll read this in a second so I can zoom in and out of things. I will say that the first campaign for me felt unfinished in terms of story. There were 5 different scenarios. Is it enough? Is it not enough? I don't know. I played more than 10 hours for that first scenario. I am not an expert player. I played on normal difficulty. There's the last map, I actually restarted it twice. I realized I was not focused enough, and I was sort of going everywhere but not organizing my troops, and you have 3 heroes. One thing that I like about this, in Heroes 3, and it might just be me and the way I played it, but my go-to tactics was to have a main hero, and even if you started with 2 or 3... No more hero train. Not a thing anymore. Not a thing anymore. I appreciate that. So even if you started with 3 heroes, you would give all the units to the one main hero, and then the others were glorified convoys, essentially. Maybe they'd get a little bit of excitement and defend your castle once or twice during the week if somebody ventured there that your main hero could not intercept, and that was it. Here, all my 3 heroes had to be useful. They had to have their army. They had to be useful. So I appreciated that. It didn't let me fall into my good, maybe not all the habits of playing Heroes 3. So I like that about it. And so that map was pretty big, and having 3 heroes, I didn't manage my units well, and I restarted there. So first campaign, I did spend about 10 hours. I reckon someone who's really, really good might do it in, I don't know, 5, can't tell. But story-wise, I felt like, it was okay, but what about, and that, like, there's some loose ends that doesn't sit well with me. But again, it's early access, so maybe there will be more, I don't know. The campaign is good. The story ends a little too abruptly, that's my problem. And now I've started the second campaign where, okay, I was a little annoyed because I finished the first one and I was like, what, that's it? You go like, but, so, we haven't really fixed the problem, essentially. It's like, it's a big to be continued sort of thing, where you kill the general of the big bad guy, but the big bad guy, you have no idea where they are. You haven't done anything to stop them, really, just slow them down. Kind of, I'm spoiling it now, bummer. And then immediately after that, I started the second campaign. That starts with one of the, Amalie, hello. That starts with one of the mercenary, the one that we killed, Silkhood or something. And I believe that's the one we executed. And the scenario, the campaign, sorry, starts with him, a guy that I killed, freeing the frog people that are enslaved by the barrier people. So I was like, what? When is this? Is this before, after, at the same time? What's going on? But then he just freed us, and then that's it. So now we're frog people, and we have returned to the marsh. We've been slaves all our life, and now we rebelled, and our little frog dude discovered he's a wielder and he's got magic. Linear time? Who wants that? Like any other wielder, not the one that I executed. That's it. That's fine. All right. So let's take a look at this, shall we? By the way, I'm not playing Morrowind. I feel I should apologize. I was going to, but then I looked at the Nexus and the mods that were updated. MGE was updated, Ashford, the crafting framework, like lots of big mods were updated. And I didn't want to risk updating everything in a rush and then not having the game work and have to switch gears. So I've got this. Let's finish it. Let's get it out of my system. And then I can move on to something else. I'm so desperate, guys. It's my brain. My brain has room for one thing at a time. That's the sad truth. And so when I'm into something, this is it. Like, I'm gonna do my work, sure. I'll work, I'll function normally, I think, but my brain, my thoughts, all my energy is geared towards one thing, which works great when I'm into modding vibe, because I mod, I'm super productive, and that's how I was able to redo wares from scratch in just a couple of weeks, maybe. That was, I mean, it was not from scratch, like I reworked the list and things. Still, it was quite a bit of work, but that's all I did. Quite. And now I'm thinking I want to mod. I should mod. That's what I'm thinking. I should mod. I don't want to miss the modathon, and I would like to have something on the 1st of May. So I will have taken part, and then I can do something else. But my one slot brain is currently not even on Song of Conquest. I've played it a little bit, enough to do the campaign. It's not Valheim anymore. I'm in the plains, though I just got some tar, so I have a whole bunch of new things to play with, and maybe if I find a pretty spot I'll build something, but I think I'm mostly done with Valheim. It's not Morrowind, it's board games. Specifically the board games that I started thinking of last week. Was it last week? Yeah, last weekend during Easter. And so now that's what I want to do. I make the cards, I think how to tweak the rules. I take my... This is my first version of my card game. You ready? Oh yeah. There. It's beautiful. Right? I cannibalized an old planner to make my cards. And so first they were in pencil, then they were rewritten, then I put them in pen and I erased them, and now they've been crossed out 3, 4, 5 times, and so that's the only thing I want to do when I want to do different things. Anyway, we're gonna play that in a minute. I want to answer your questions first. Voy, you're like me, one thing brain. Which is great, because when you're into that one thing, like, you're so creative, like, it's amazing. But then when you're out of juice, if you haven't completed your project by then, it's hard to finish. I think the worst part is when you really want to do something but you cannot. That's even worse. It doesn't happen too often though. You want to make a themed modathon mod as well. Any theme that interests you? Well, for me, it's Friends and Friends. I finished your Amalie companion. I like her. I like her very much. I like the way I made the quest. She's different from all the other companions. You'll have the surprise when, I'm not saying if, I'm saying when, I publish the mod. Possibly the 1st of May, or the 31st of May. We'll see, but it will happen. There we go. Do I know Amplitude Studio? Yes, I do. Did they do Dungeon of the Endless and the Endless games? Is that them? What you're asking, Becca? Humankind, that doesn't ring a bell. Opening Steam. You know what? Last week I opened Steam a few times because we were talking about different games, and I like that. Don't get me wrong, I still love Morrowind and I still want to play Humankind. I want to play and mod Morrowind. Oh, it's already on my wish list. Oh crap, 50? You better be really, really good at that price. I must have wishlisted a long time ago because I don't even remember it. Oh, the reviews are mixed. It looks like a Civ game with gigantic people standing next to the pyramid. Similar to Civilization. Have you played it, Becca? It's like Civ, but you like it better. How come the reviews are so mixed? Amalie, you say not worth it because you've tried it, or because any game at 50 quid, francs, dollars, euros is too expensive? For me, it's too expensive. Like I never, hang on, before I say I never buy a game this expensive. I don't think I do. I wait for it to be on sale, or then that's what happens. I get it in a bundle. And then I see it on sale and I go, ooh, it's on sale. And then I go, oh, I have it. Must have been a bundle. There it is. I played Endless Legend a couple of times. It didn't really grab me. I really love and still play occasionally Dungeon of the Endless, which is not turn-based. I mean, it's a tower defense, role-playing, roguelite sort of thing. And oddly enough, I love it. Sigma, no, sorry, not RTS. Turn-based. Turn-based strategy, heavily inspired by games such as Heroes of Might and Magic. It's like Endless Legend with more predictable combat in the gameplay, because the theme is very much our society through the ages. Okay, let's get started with this one. We'll keep talking, don't worry. So we arrive at the marsh as Rask. This here be Rask. It's our main hero. As Rask neared his old home, he saw how much it had changed. The fungus farms were in disrepair, and no fire came from the hunter's lintel. Frightened youngling peered from behind a shed, and a few thin Rana stared warily at them from their huts. Prof, you say you were looking forward... Don't go away, okay? God, don't go away. I was looking forward to the digital version of the Ogre board game, but it's also got mixed review. Mediocre graphic, dull scenarios, poor AI. That's a shame. I don't know this board game. I don't know that many board games, to be honest. Let me open Steam again and make a search for Ogre. I did get... no, it's not in my library for sure. I did get Wingspan and Ticket to Ride on Steam. Ogre Tale. I see Total War, Tactics Ogre, Ogre. I ignored it. It's got mixed reviews indeed, and I don't remember it, but I ignored it. At the same time, I didn't know the board game at all, so that couldn't influence me. And yeah, based on the screenshots... Where is my display? There. Based on the screenshot, I wouldn't have bought it. It looked like a unfinished Civilization game. It's a really old science fiction war game from Steve Jackson's games, a massive robot tank against a large army. That sounds fun. Maybe the board game itself is more fun. Ogre from 1977, is that the one we're looking at? Because if they are inspired from... Yeah, that's the one we're looking at. Okay, well, the video game is very true to to the board game, so I don't know what people are complaining about, unless they didn't know the board game and they just judged it on the way it looks. Well, it's not particularly appealing to me, I must say. But then again, it's not the sort of universe I'm very much into. It looks like a Panzer General. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Baka, you say I brought it up because Amplitude did some amazing Art Deco card game for the new Endless Dungeon game. I want to check it out. Like, when I saw it, let's go back to the game. When I saw it, like the trailer for the new Endless Dungeon, at first I was disappointed because they turned it into a different type of game, and I really liked the first one, more actiony. But I think I'd still give it a go because I really enjoyed Dungeon of the Endless. Endless Legend to some extent. I haven't tried Endless Space. I think I have the first one and I haven't tried it. But I agree that the games are always visually quite appealing. Pretty pixel art. Alright, the God. Who are you to trespass on the grounds of South Creek Flats? Take your hunters and go before you attract the attention of the Barians. The Barians are the slavers, just so you know. I played the old Dune board game, reedited by Gelfond, the classic one. That's quite a heavy one. It's amazing, high learning curves, but we managed in a single game and it was fun. I played Atreides, they wiped the floor with me until I died enough, and I became the Kwisatz Haderach and I won by alliance with the Harkonnen. Only in a board game can those sort of things happen. I haven't played the original Dune. We have Dune Imperium, the one that came out roughly at the same time as the recent film. It has some of the same style, and even a couple of the characters look the same as the actors, which is not necessarily my favorite things. I don't need it. I don't mind it, but I don't need it. And we played... What did we play last week? We played Madness, Mentions of Madness, which was an app, well, still is, an app-driven game where essentially you get the story through the app. It was fun enough, but I don't know, like, I know I wouldn't want to buy it, for example. It's super good, sharp rules, and easy faction. Has some subset rules it can ignore. Very satisfying. It's one of those super classic games that people still love, even though it's so old. And it's a, what do they call it? Asymmetrical war game? Asymmetrical something game. Haven't tried it, but I think it requires at least 3-4 players, if that's if I'm not getting my games mixed up, because I do that. I am Rask, spawned here in South Creek Flats, and captured many seasons ago by Barian slavers. I have returned to the marsh and her warmth. I have returned home. Croak. Should I croak? No, I won't do that. The first edition of Mentions of Madness required a human GM to run the game. The app version is better. That's what I've been told. Not that I can say for myself. And it was fun to play. And it wasn't too hard to learn because we play Arkham Horror, the card game, and it's essentially the same thing. It was fun because there were 5 of us around the table. That's what made it fun. I guess it's a sort of game where the players also can make it a lot more fun. Rask, spawn of search? This is a day to rejoice. It is rare that anyone escapes the slave's collar. But what of the Barian? Is there pursuit? If they follow, we will fight them. But now we seek a place of refuge, a place to build our strength. Many have fled deeper into the march in fear of the Barian. There are slavers nearby. You and your folk would be welcome. We'll deal with the Barian threat, just like that. We're level 2, 3, 4, maybe. It's easier and wiser to hide from the Barian. They raid our homes and destroy our villages, and yet we survive. This season, other humans in strange robes have appeared, searching for old ruins. They're not slavers like the Barian, and they're no friend to Rana either. We are constantly threatened by humans, running from them, hiding from them. How can we live like this at all? This is our marsh, and I will rid her of their filth. We only have very angry heroes in this game, clearly. This. And I want to build something that gives me units such as those. So we'll wait. And we'll grab the free stuff. And definitely want the free units. And that's the end of the turn. That was cute. Honestly, unless you, I mean, I know it's a matter of taste, but they're really cute. I like just, it's very pleasant to look at. And see what I was saying about the detailing, like it's very detailed and very pretty, but things can get lost in there quite rapidly. That is the end of the turn. I'm going to make the place bigger. So when you increase your main settlement, just like in Heroes, you get more money per round and you can build more things, which is here on the map. And now, so far in the first scenario, you escaped, and as you met marsh people, they followed you. Quick saving. So I'm gonna bet that these want to follow me as well. Up ahead, a sturdy guard held the leash of a young crawler, letting it sniff some track leading north. At Rask the first rider's approach, the crawler hissed, flaring its gaping maw filled with poisonous fangs. The guard whistled, and the crawler relaxed on his feet and chirred in contentment. Oh, so cute. Who wants a pet like that? No one? No one in the chat? Hey friend, you'll need to be careful if you plan to go this way. Young Chuggers here has caught the scent of some dreth. Those are some nasty beasts. We're here to rid the marsh of all enemies, Dreth included. We're mighty brave, aren't we? Then you should bring my crawlers. Yes. I know most just keep them as pets, but they're fierce if trained right. We had a crawler when I was a sprawling, but I don't remember them being this big or aggressive. The marsh is a dangerous place. Some of us have been breeding crawlers larger and training them to guard the camp. The elders don't like it much. They say it will just draw the wrath of the humans. I do not fear the humans. Train the crawlers. Will bring them to battle. The marsh adapts. House the Mudge Rest. That could be a cool name for a house, honestly. So I don't think they join me, but yes, thank you. More free stuff. I think I should look immediately around the castle. I don't have any resources right now. I don't gain everything per turn. I want to build this. I need a money, which is right here. We'll grab the money. You want to make no, but I think House Dreath. There's a bit of death, a bit of dread. I think it's a good name, unless you want to be a friendly house, the house of the people. Dread. Honestly, there's wood behind. Between 100 and 250? That feels hardly... Out of movement, okay. Yeah, it is to get the wood. There you go, we need everything. I know I wasted a few turns, but we need everything. And now I can build a shaman tent. Easy. Let's do this. So unlike in Heroes, you do have some terrain. Basically, it's good to be on top. And these are my range guys, and this guy is my stronger dude. And you're all alone, you stay hidden. Let's go kill a cacophony of rats. It means more than 100. It's not that I know it, I've just read it. I was trying to decide whether I like the magic system or not. The idea is when your creatures take their turn, you get some essence from them, so basically magicka. There are different types of essences. You get it mostly from your creatures, but you can get skills and items, and I think even buildings that give you more. And so different creatures give you different types. Yeah, he's very busy. How are you doing, Relinquished? Different creatures give you a different type of essence, and the idea, and that's the thing I'm not sure if I like it or not. You have a spell book, it's here, but essentially you start by knowing all the spells or able to cast absolutely every spell in the spell book. You get the spell in your spell book only if and when you have the proper essence to cast it. So right now I've got nothing, and that's kind of cool. At the same time, you don't get the thrill of building up your mages guild and going, please give me Tan Portal, please give me Tan Portal, for example. But also it makes the heroes a little less different. Essentially, the marsh creatures are all about these two types of essence. Blue was what we had before with Order, and then we got a little bit of yellow and pink from the Fey creatures. I don't know. It feels less special. Do I move forward? I move forward. You stay there. Up more. Still can't cast any spell. I could kill all of them here. I tried. And I don't want to go here because they'll have the advantage and they won't move. So instead, let's do this. No, my little frog, stop it! I've lost so many of them right now. Here we go, we have spells. I have 5, I can't use it. Hello, Marks, how are you doing? Making instant noodles. I remember my first year at university. I don't know why I had such a crazy craving for instant noodles, and I would get home and make myself instant noodle as a snack, and regardless of the time. Oh. Yeah, Latte, don't show us too much, thank you. Close your eyes if It's too much. That looks extremely comfortable. Oh well, that's a cat. So I'm thinking if I can cast this on only one unit, I should cast it on my crawlers or my ravagers. They do 7-9, they do 8-10. I think crawlers are gonna get the best one. And you do the best you can. That's good. Good. Yeah. Wicked on. Latte. I'm bothering you, aren't I? I am, I can tell. You just get the littlest ear twitch. 36 frogs. 36 frog died so we could get wood. You say easy. But I don't see... What I don't have is a quarry. Stone. We have 3 resources here. Let's try. Let's see if I can win this without losing too many units. I'm not sure about what we get, you know. Behind them is worth the frogs. It's a currency, okay? Frog is the new currency. A large band of strangely robed humans were camped near some ancient ruins. They were excavating around the ruins and making notes and drawings, but all work stopped when the Rana troop approached. Run along, little frogling, or we shall alert the slavers to your presence. We are busy, and you are but weak shadows of what you once were. Once we were slaves, and human told us what to do. No more. We will water the marsh with your blood. Aurelia, who conquered the marsh, protects us. If this is our time to die, even in death, we will serve her. That's quite a lot of them. I won't have the advantage of high ground, but they are ranged. Anyway, I don't have a lot of options, so let's go. Are these ranged? Oh, can I see your stats? Melee, they are not. They're not. Okay. I have no magic though. What is your range? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shall we do this? What was your range? 4. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're not going very far, are we? The range of those is so tiny, though. It's one frog and one lizard. Stop! Oh crap, I need this one. Okay, enough. Enough of that. I want to make... I'm making those powerful. I know these two are more powerful, but they're the fastest. Oh yeah, that's good. Come on, kill them. Close. Close, but not perfect. Hopefully they will die on their own. They don't need to die on their own. Oh crap. Okay. They could have gone up here, but they're ranged. Go little froggy, attack. The ranged ones, they will hurt you. But at least they are not ranged anymore. Two more frogs perished. Go, froggy! Actually, no. My Ravagers will play first. And they should one-shot the enemy. They do. Good. 7th Monday, hello, welcome back. How are you this fine Sunday? Is it a fine Sunday? It is for latte. Level up. Melee, combat training, command. I think I want to just improve the command to the maximum. It was rather important with the previous campaign, but that could be because... No, actually, if you remember last week when I played, I was kind of stuck. I was not strong enough to kill the enemy. And I did restart the level, and this time I put some points in command, so I had more units, and then I killed the final enemy very easily. So command is important. Out of movement, we are still building. Latte is hiding the icon, but we're still building. Now it is built. We have a beacon of power. Here and here I have new units, but I'm gonna grab the free stuff and then get some new units, I think. I could get the Linto. Okay, hang on. This is something that I like. I mean, they call it the strolling pool. Previously it was the rallying tent, and this is what prevents you from having to tour all of your castles. You can simply buy units from anywhere in your castle from the rallying point, which is now called the spawning pool, and I like that. You ever play Daggerfall or the Unity port? I did try a little bit of Daggerfall on the original engine. Falling through the stairs was ever so much fun. I have played more of the Unity port, and then I started modding it like crazy to the point that the game was lagging. And it's great. Daggerfall for me is nothing like Morrowind. It's an entirely different game that happens in the same, you know, world. But it doesn't grab me the same way Morrowind does. It feels more repetitive, I guess, though I'm sure lots of people find Morrowind repetitive. Oh, it's a cave. They are mushrooms. Ah, it's a Weather Ruins. They are robots. Ah, it's a Daedric ruin. They are, well, orcs, for example. Hey Faris, welcome on in. Oh, that's what I want. The mud huts. Or the birthing pools. This is to improve the skills. So I'm guessing these are my strongest units. And my only range units are the shaman tents. They're not very strong. These are the froggies. Let's build the froggies. They will be cheaper to recruit. How am I out of movement again? Maybe I was talking, I was still the same turn. That happens. We got XP. I was just reminded of it, cleaning up and putting books back on my shelf, and I saw my Daggerfall Chronicle guide. I see. Let's recruit troops. Oh, the lovely croaking sound in here. I'm rich enough to recruit all of them. Lucky. And now I should do the mud huts. I have no movement. It's like it sucks. Alright. Hopefully they're not too bad so we can get more troops here and there without losing too many. A company of Varian slavers were locking young Rana into cages and preparing them for transport. Around them were the sign of violence and the battle the Rana had lost. More profit approaches, but we don't have enough cages to house you all. Step closer and we will have to kill you like the rest of your vermin friends. Your killing ends here. The Rana will be slaves no more. See, it doesn't matter. Oh crap, did it say challenging? I think it did say that. I shouldn't have gone for it. Oh no, these are nasty. And so are those. That was a mistake. There's a chat. That was a terrible mistake. I could be wrong. Yep. Not good. I didn't pay attention. Challenging? I mean, it's probably winnable somehow, but we're not in a good way. Still don't have magic. I mean, this is not great. No. Can we do a load or just like... I'm gonna need more troops to get rid of this one. For sure. One turn-based strategy that I tried only once and I did not really get into is the... And I once got the whole collection, maybe not the whole collection on Steam. Is there a princess in there? No. What is it? It's an old turn-based, but it's an IP that's had a lot of success and there's many of them. Am I helping you? You see which one I mean. I'm looking at my library. One of them has a princess in the title, I think. Not Rome Total War. I still have to try and play this one at some point. Gabriel Knight's completely different, but I'd like to play it at some point as well. Not Borderland, no. Stalker, maybe I should give it another go, properly patched at some point. Ah, King's Bounty. There it is. King's Bounty. Have you tried that one? I tried it only once, and like I said, I was not sold immediately on it. Maybe I didn't really give it much of a chance. Have you guys ever tried it? And if so, what do you think of it? Yes, the picture opened. Now go away. You liked it. It also didn't quite grab me in the moment, but that's because it was quite busy. The gameplay is quite fun. So you're of the opinion I should give it another chance at some point? Alright, we're not going there, because this is too difficult for us. Let's grab the free stuff. Not an RTS enthusiast, but this is... Hang on, RTS is real time. I am not an RTS enthusiast, but turn-based is different. For me, at least. Then we want to make the lintel. Maybe I should have tried to improve my settlement in the first place. I still like All Heroes game better than King's Bounty. Then I think there are enough games in the world. I have them. At some point, you know what I'm genuinely missing? A 12-hour stream playing different games. Maybe because lately I have been playing different games. It could be as simple as that. Well, this is already built. I could improve my shamans. Maybe that's the way to go. Rather than try to get... Let's see. But now I don't have the money for them. That's fair. That was totally expected. Okay, this I'm not ready. Not ready, not happening. I could stick around and waste a couple of turns waiting for my money. But honestly, I don't make money that quick. Let's go and explore. We'll be back for you. A subathon? No, because I'm not affiliate anymore. I cancelled that 2-3 years ago. But I didn't do it last year because I was frankly quite burned out. And I took November and December off streaming. But normally what I do in November around my birthday, I do a 12-hour stream. It's not a subathon or anything. But the idea is to not play Morrowind and take a look at my sad. Can you show me everything? Well, I mean, you can see. I have games. I have games and I don't play them. A lot of them have never been played or installed. So during the Dishonored, we did that in a stream and I did continue it quite a bit. Look at that, 25 hours. I have not finished it, but I enjoyed it. I definitely would like to finish it so that I can then move on to Dishonored 2. That's the rule, you have to finish the first one. So if I was to stream this one, then it wouldn't be from the beginning, but tell me if I'm wrong. I feel that the beginning of the games is what you've seen the most, so it might not necessarily be the most interesting thing, unless it's fun to see me trying to work out the controls and failing at it. I'm playing 2, it has some flaws, but it's amazing. I really enjoyed the first one as well. All Dishonored is fun to see. Well, anyway, so at some point I have no idea when, because one thing brain, for now is the board game. I think it will be better once I have my prototype and I have it played by other people who are not me. And either they'll tell me, this is terrible, this is bad, and I'll give up the project, or they'll have pointers and I'll not give up the project. Arachnid Soul, hello. So at some point, I'd like to do a 12-hour stream, and the point is to play any of those games that I have not played yet. That's the idea. Okay, but for now, this is what we're doing. We're a frog person. We have no money. We have a little more money. Okay. And we're going to go and explore. How did I get a little more money? Do I have a little more money? No, this time I'm really done. I'm really out of money. They were going to give me a little more. In fact, before I move... Oh. There we go. There we go. This is a turn-based strategy game, very much in the vein of games like Heroes of Might and Magic. Right now we were talking about the one I forgot again. What is it? What is the IP we just talked about? Oh my god, my brain. King's Quest, thank you, Baka. Oh, Arachnid Soul, 200% with you there. I actually really enjoyed the original Divinity game. Yeah, that old. I loved it. It was called Divine Divinity, and I've spent hours. I played the whole game. I loved it. I hated how my character was a female rogue and she was showing her ass. Does it help with stealing, being stealthy, fighting? I'm not sure. But apart from that, it was great. The music was great as well. I felt it was very, like, it fits the world and everything. I have played Divinity Original Sin 1. Not finished it. Not finished it. We've done Act 1 and 2, but we were playing co-op. I don't have Divinity Original Sin 2, but I think it will be on sale. It's already been on sale a couple of times. I'm not in a hurry to get it, because other things to play, other things to do before that. But that's also my favorite type of games. Anything... Uh-oh. It's even better than the first one, which is saying a lot. It is saying a lot. Have you tried, because it's the same studio now, have you tried Baldur's Gate 3? I haven't. Loved the original Baldur's Gates. We played the enhanced version quite a bit. And I know I will want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I imagine Baldur's Gate in the engine of Divinity Original Sin. I'm going to get Baldur's Gate 2 when it's fully out. Oh, you mean 3? You're gonna get Baldur's Gate 3 when it's fully out. You played the original 2. It's not the same. I think it's a sequel still. Baldur's Gate 3 is not a Baldur's Gate, but it looks like a very fun Divinity Original Sin 3. Exactly, like they take the lore, they take the world and put it in a different engine. I agree. It's not going to be the same thing as Baldur's Gate because, well, nothing is the same thing as Baldur's Gate. But I'm curious to try it. I think I will enjoy it because I enjoy Baldur's Gate, I enjoy Divine Divinity, or the later ones. Alright, let's see. The guards of South Creek Flats have been training crawlers for a long time, and now that Rask has brought ravagers from the marshes, they started raising the hatchlings. I want to sneeze. No, it's gone, I think. The drums of the mighty tremor seemed to soothe the young ravagers, so it was decided their training would be done in the beast corral. Do I have a beast corral? I did the mud huts. I don't think I have the beast corral. And I don't have the space and I need money to build, so we'll do that later. For sure. They take the 5th edition lore, which is quite different from the 2nd edition and the 3rd Forgotten Realm, but still works. Looks very fun. Like, I understand, I think that being too attached to a particular edition, like you're free to have your favorite one. I know the 5th better because that's what I've played. I know the rules from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Was it 3rd at the time? I'm not even sure. So I'm down either way. But I think that being too picky about a particular edition is sort of closing the door on so many fun adventures. It's the 5th edition one. I played Solasta Crown of the Magister and loved it. People sleep on that game, but it's amazing. Okay. Also on my wish list. I wish list games and then I happily forget about them. And then one day there's a sale and it says, oh, it's on my wish list. I must have thought it was good, right? And why don't people like it? The look of it reminds me more of Neverwinter Nights rather than Baldur's Gate. Because, you know, of the camera, I guess. I dislike 5th edition on tabletop. So many dice roll, quite tedious. I like Pathfinder 2nd edition way more, but on the computer the game rolls for me. So Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, it's true that having that on the computer, you lose the tactile aspect of, you know, hugging your dice and hoping for a good roll. But at the same time, so much of the upkeep is out of your hands. People love it, who play it, but not many people hear about it to try it. I've got it there. One day it's gonna be on sale, and or it's gonna be in a bundle, and that's when I'll play it. Okay, did I get this? I did not get this. Give me... I realize that putting everything in command is useless right now because I don't have that many troops. But as the runner forces near this old statue, suddenly a deep voice was heard. "O runner Wilder, go west and find Ethra. They must awaken." That's where we're going. By way of this, you think? Or by way of there? I'm guessing it's by way of there, rather. Solasta is 8... well, I can tell you, Solasta right now is at 40 quid. I did not play Gothic 1, and I honestly don't think I ever will. It's a game, I understand it's a great game and it has a lot of love. I also know that it has its very tedious / buggy aspects, and because I don't have that love for the series, I don't think I want to put up with the unfair fights mostly and things like that, so I won't play it. I did play a little bit of Gothic 2. I hated that I had to be a dude. Let me choose. And I didn't go very far either. Again, it felt a little clunky like all the games do, and because I had never played the game before, I just compared it to more modern games, like people would do when they play Morrowind for the first time. And I'm sure it's a matter of, you know, playing and getting used to it, and then you can get immersed in the world, the story, and everything. But I haven't. I did, I think I finally got... No, I thought I did get Gothic 2 on sale at some point, but I didn't. It will happen one day. I am now level 7. Mines, that's what we want. We need the money very, very badly. And here's my quarry. This will make me more money, so it's okay to spend money on money, I think. What's your take on the Gothic series, guys? Becca, I'm guessing you've played 1 and 2. I mean, most of the people here like RPGs, so there's a good chance you have. What's your take on it? Would you say it's still worth playing? Even medium? I'm not going for that. Easy, yes, that's my fight. I played Gothic 2, I like it. I like the overhaul for it even more. I've seen there's a mod, and I think that big mod is on Steam even, which is why I bookmark. No, they don't call it that. Which is why I wishlist Gothic, and I thought, when it's on sale, I'll get it and install the mod. That's the plan. I'll get around to it, I'm sure. I only have 7 shamans. It's not good. My level 2 archers are not gonna help me much, I don't think. We'll see. Modders took the game and made a better Gothic game with it. As modders do. Alright, we have hyenas. This troop will retaliate first. Okay. Okay. I think it might be worth trying to get the higher ground straight away. My poor little frogs. Poor little frogs. Oh, it's poison. It might just die. Poison, I'd like that. Sorry, Froggy. Arcolos is the name of the Gothic 2 overhaul mod. It's a full other game. I'll get around to it. That one I'm more interested in Gothic 2. Because, well, it's made more recently and improved. We now have stones. Let's see if there will be enough to get us troops to get this. And it looks like a dead end. But, alright. Still don't have enough money, but now we have a gold mine. I would like to be able to improve things, but we haven't seen enemies at all, but they're there. They're thinking. Visited. Source of riches. Let's take it. We're not particularly rich. I don't have enough stones. I found the quarry pretty late. I don't like spending 3 turns just trying to get back ever so slowly to my castle, where I will barely have enough money to buy any sort of army. Let's see. That's it. All I could get was more shaman. More riches. Let's take them. We need them. Oh, I should have taken that. Do that. This was a nasty fight. think for so long, my enemy, whoever you are. I absolutely hate that you cannot. I mean, maybe you can and I don't know how. I hate that I don't know how to interrupt my movement. If you click again, it teleports you to the last spot. Worthy. It's not. I'm not good enough. I might win the fight, but I'm gonna lose so many of my troops. And I don't know what I'm getting there, but it's usually like 10 frogs or something like that. I don't think it's worth paying the blood price just yet. That was kind of useless. But let's continue exploring this way. Wouldn't it be nice to... We also need that mine. To have a shorter path or a town portal spell. I could definitely go with that. Not too far from my castle, I suppose. It's still yellow. It's still nasty, nasty, nasty. What else do we have? What's... It's a bit ridiculous to spend 3 turns to bring 10 units. I'm gonna lose too many there. But I do not have to fight them immediately. It would be nice to have the treasures, of course. I don't have money to buy between 25. Okay. This is the fight I'm supposed to fight. I need to get my mines and, you know, all of these, I think. #1 priority. Oh, you're fast. I don't want the fight to be here where they have the upper hand. However, you're down there. Bye, my little birds. Bye, my little frogs. Yes. Bye, my little frogs. This is so sad. Yes. Oh crap, I should have used a spell. That was butchery. I feel there isn't much wiggle room because the units you have at the beginning, oh, I've lost so many. But I leveled up. My troops gain +1 movement. Man, let's be brutal. Brutal is what we are. I need... Oh, I need a building, the gatherer. I don't have that. I need lots of money and glimmerware. Not even upgrade these. Keep adventuring. Find money, riches. I'm always taking the resources rather than the gold. Worthy. That would be, is that a, oh, it's an ember, this ancient ember mine. And I get the right to go back and get some units ever so slowly. Oh. I pressed enter. So I essentially just passed my turn. More riches to pick up. Let's do it. Yes. Quite an investment, but I will make more money per turn, and they want me to build the gatherers. What is, oh, this. It's like a lumberjack. Gotcha. We needed to improve this building. And eventually we do want all the upgraded units. There, something that I miss, even from, oh, actually, yeah, that I miss even from Heroes 3, that is a lot older, obviously. I miss the fact that when you build a building in your town, I'm not making my sentence properly. I miss the fact that choosing to build a certain building gives you access to a type of unit and automatically deprives you of the other one, the choice. Here, there's just no choice. Woohoo! Full! But that's about all I can get. I'm gonna wait a little bit to buy anything. You're upgraded. Let's upgrade you. Anything I can collect. I am so not ready. See? I can, okay. Let's make you better ones. Do I take my little storm guards, or do I save up to get the big dudes? They have the skill guard, and all the units gain +10 defense. Movement 2. That's not great. Anyway, I need units. Let's hope this is enough to deal with Bailey. Who are you? Magnolia. Oh, it's one of the undead? Unknown, scouting, da 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 da. No, I don't know much about her. Let's find out. Where are you going, Magnolia? Taking all my resources, aren't you? At least she's not coming to, you know, where I am. We need glimmerware and gold. From now on we will get more wood. I'm not sure it's exactly the most urgent thing for us, but... more troops to recruit here, if we can beat her. Yes! I'll take those. Alright, what's going on here? These might agree to join. Could be good. These are easy though. Maybe I should kill them now. Or do I try to get those? Let's try to get those. Oh, I don't. No available path? How not? Ooh, there's a ridge here. I see. So I don't have access to those. That answers my question. That's what we're doing. Variant slavers captured and collared to beat up Rana survivors of a battle. Many Rana were already locked into cages. The slavers took up their weapons when Rask, the first rider, and the Rana troops approached. Today is your lucky day, froglings. Our cages are full. Run along and live in your fetid swamp until next time we pass through. Not today. The fire of my rage will bring death to all slavers. He means business. Ranged and ranged. That's not good for us. I'm sort of assuming that the ranged ones are here. They won't be able to attack the first turn. If only that. The ranged ones are here. I'm thinking of getting that spot here. However, these can attack from 2 tiles away, so you can't really camp on the good spot. So we'll move. Cat is having a bath. Yes, again. At least this time he's turned the other way around. A little while ago, he was facing the camera. What is your movement? 3, that's good. What is your range? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just here. Are they poisoned? Poison would be good. Ouch. Do I use this here? But then essentially I prevent myself from attacking them. Wait. Oh no, they can... Okay. That's fine. I will have casualties. A lot. Hopefully the troops I get. Latte is very round, yes. I get down. You're very round. His head is full of fluff. That's what is happening. Gosh. But Fluff is so cute. After the battle, Chikam searched through the carnage for survivors. All he found were the bloody and broken bodies of Rana. Old guards with faded scars, brave hunters thin with hunger, and youngling barely spawned. When he saw the horror... and then he saw the worst horror he could imagine. That was already pretty bad. Can my troops die permanently? My troops die permanently and I have to go and recruit new ones. However, my heroes, when they die, you have to wait a certain number of turns and you have to spend quite a bit of money and resources to revive them. So it's a little different. In Heroes 3, the way it worked, you know, at the tavern you could get 2 heroes, and if you had enough money you could recruit those level 1 crap heroes and dismiss them until you would recruit that level 20 hero of the enemy that you just killed. And that way you got a fully trained hero for quite a bit of money, but still totally worth it. Here you have to wait and you get your heroes back. You're also limited by the scenario as to how many heroes you can have, and they're called wielders in this game. So there are similarities between this game and a game called Battle Brothers that I play. Same hexagon in Combat 2. We do find them in a number of games. And what is the game about? It sounds more modern than fantasy from the title. So what was the worst you could imagine? They've poisoned the breeding pools. They killed the spawnlings. Every single one. I thought I'd seen Barian evil before, but this is Cygnus. Come on, awaken your magic. Yes, Chicam, and we must be the cure. We must drive them from the marsh. No, they must be destroyed. Called it. There we go, there we go. His magic has appeared. Suddenly, Chicam yelled out with fury. His body arched with rage. There was a loud crack and several streams of lightning struck from the heavens into the few surviving Barians. Sparks leaped between his webbed fingers as he looked up at Rask with fear and wonder. The marsh has called you, Chicam Stormcaller. The Rana will need your powers. The marsh provides. Do I get 2 heroes? Let the Barian tremble when they hear my name, their evil ways, and here life returns to the marsh. And I got a new hero, Chicam Stormcaller. He has a few units. At this point, I really am in fervor of going, yeah, give me your units. All of your units. You can have that. Offense 6, offense 6. This one is one-handed, just in case we find something better. There, we'll do that. Battle Bros is still fantasy and set in the medieval times. I see, has monsters and fantasy characters. Would you recommend it? Is it like one of your favorite games, or is it enjoyable to play? Yes, give me the shaman. Wasn't there 2 cages? Maybe I imagined it. Give me the shamans too. Promise we will buy you really, really, really strong units as soon as we get them. But for now, I really love the game, but it does make you think. It's not an easy game. It's also on Steam, goes on sale for $15. Let's take a look. Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers. Currently not on sale. Tactical RPG, turn-based combat, strategy RPG. The look is different. Ah. See? I was following it. I mean, I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, maybe. Alright, now, on your advice, we'll level it up. Very positive, nice. Okay. Thanks for the suggestion. Have I used it already? No, I haven't. Of course I don't have the movement. He's gonna go and get the XP. Echo Battle Brothers Egg Fight. Yeah, based on the screenshots I just saw, that feels appropriate. That's what I need. The Beast Corral. And I can have an ugly, ugly spider. Joy. We need 1,500. Next turn. Money is so tight. The number of units in there is so tight. So you go and train yourself with the things that can help you for now. Medium. Well, we kind of have to. So many rats. Some toxicologist. That looks crap. But I think we kind of have to. I'm guessing she might come for me, but at least in the meanwhile I get some buffs for the battle. That's it. We'll see what she does. You stay hidden for now. You know what? You can be the glorified caravaner. And I am still going to get my better... I still cannot. I need some glimmer weave. I have none. I do not produce any. And that's also what I need to improve these guys. We're looking for... I'm not seeing any. So I can't tell you. I'll show you when we get there. For now, let's go. It is very fluffy. With the butt sticking out. Uh-oh. Frogling. We will spare your lives if you show us to the sanctum of the Estra. We require an old artifact that might be here. The sanctum of the Estra. You, like all humans, have no place in the marsh. Leave now, or the only thing you'll find is your death. Easy, she's stronger than us. Oh crap, she went for the weak one. Death is only another form of being. We will find the sanctum and destroy all in our way. Don't fight her. Why? Why would you fight her? You have nothing, Chicam Stormcaller. You might call the storm, but you're dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. This is what I need. She's still nasty for us, but I am as buffed as I can be from the, you know. Oh, that's a place. He could join me. Join me before the fight. Come on. Now I have to kill you. Join me and we go and kill her quick, okay? Yes. Yes. Thank you. I'll grab the money while I'm here. I'll grab the village and the troops. We've heard of you, Rasp the Rider. You've come to be the march from the human oppressors. We will rise with you if you would have us. I certainly would have you. All of you, join me. Now maybe I am strong enough to face her. And she got the artifacts and the treasures here. And she took my gold mine. Unacceptable. And you see now, this guy, I'll have to... I can revive him right now. Sure. He'll stay there until he can recruit everything. Let's hope I can catch up with her before she takes everything from me. I'll have to visit everything again. She's coming for me. You're taking my stuff. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, I say. Somewhere this way. Ooh, and I like that I'm blocking... Sorry, I'm blocking her path. See, now she's easy. Come on, attack me. I'm ready now. No, no, don't go for my mines. My stuff. Did. Melee, creation magic. Oh, creation magic. I think I have enough command for the time being, so... Okay. Let's go. What, get down? You're showing us your butt? Latte. The other way, Latte. How do you like the loaf? The loaf of a cat. Okay, ranged, fast. Stay behind, little frogs. Not sure this is a good spell to cast. Nearly half of the army there will be gone. Ooh, taking more than half of my army. Sorry, little frogs. No, sorry, little shamans. Target furniture becomes unattackable. Well, can I put that to absolutely every of my troops? That would help me greatly. Why am I looking to attack here when the rats were right next to me? I think I want to finish them off. Do I keep my little pedestal there, or... It's gonna hurt, for sure. It's a good thing these are slow. Die when it's your turn, okay? This time they are all out of range. Yes. Every battle is so painful. And the truth is, I really like to fight with ranged units, and this faction only has... Oh, hello. This faction only has one range unit, and it's not even very good much. Yes, we want the movement. We want the movement very much. We need units, and we need to get this back as soon as possible. I just killed your friend. Give me a break. March. Give me... No, I'd rather you kept that little frog and gave me that improved shaman. You can have better boots, don't lose them. So where is that other hero? Here. Brother Hilliard, also painful to fight. This we can fight. And you, my little friend, we go back together to get us some units. Now it feels more like Heroes 3. Don't think I will have time to get my units. I do have that other second... Or did I lose it? Oh, I didn't get it. There's a tiny village here, but I didn't get it. Hi. I would really like to get this, so I'm not getting any. At the same time, it might be a good idea to get rid of this guy before I lose unit fighting those guys. We'll try. I feel my magic is not really powerful. It's true I don't have any skill for it. I don't have any item that gives me extra essence. And my troops are put together in just a few groups rather than many groups that would give me more. Like if I split every group, I would get twice as much. Six of my shamans, get out. Leave my shamans alone. Go, little froggy. Yes. Of course they don't die. Go, green sandworms of the swamps, and kill them. I have lost some troops, potentially making the next fight quite difficult. coming after me? It is coming after me. Now it wants to talk. Okay. Maybe it's just a warning and I can... A runner. And a wielder at that, if I'm not mistaken. I am a wielder. I've never met a runner wielder. Of course, that's because the Empress tried to eradicate every single runner. Futile, of course. But I do admire her efforts. She failed, indeed. Yes, but only because of the sanctum of the Estra. Well, and the Frogling slave, but no one really considered Froglings real runner back then. Which was wrong, of course. You've trespassed in the marsh too long. We will not allow you to reach the sanctum of Estra, where we're supposed to go. Take your corpses and be gone. I don't think we can get out of this fight. I was hoping for an exchange of knowledge before our battle, but I see you are as bloodthirsty as your ancestors. Well then, let's get on with it. That doesn't look good for me. I have tiny frogs, so let's do it. It doesn't look good. Lots of rats. And these are ranged and upgraded. Not good. Not good at all. No mana. And just like that, my strongest unit gone. I mean, how much damage is that? 6 damage. Who cares? Who cares? It's not gonna make a difference. I'm saving up my essence, hoping that I survive long enough to use it. Bye, frogs. Sorry, frogs. Give me the apocalypse spell, the one that kills everything and everyone immediately. No! I didn't mean you cast it on me. Jeez. Let's rush you. Let's make you strong. The rats will attack me. Because attack of opportunity, or both of them. Oh, God. Bye, little frog. Retreat. Can you retreat? That was it. That was it. Oh. Ooh, I think this might actually be a defeat because I was my main hero. I'm not sure how I could do it much better though. You took my stuff. Yeah, it is a defeat. I don't know how I do it better. Like I was as conservative with my troops as I could be. Maybe I shouldn't try to build the buildings for the better troops from the beginning and stick to the frogs. They're not bad. How do I do this better? Yes, this is our village. We've come back home after years of being a slave. Grab the 3 troops, first and foremost. Yes. Build the Linto to have some troops. At least the shaman. Ah, come on. I'm gonna go with the... Trying to go for the quantities, basically. I'm skipping all that. We're not gonna read it again. Yes, give me the snakes. And the resources. And the power. And I have to go for the rats. That's how I get my wood. Next turn though. This is a lot of money, but we will get more every turn. So that's a smart investment, I think. Come on, rats. Be afraid of me. Nope. Oh. I was so sure. But maybe I should split my troops and try to rely more on the magic. Let's see. Your movement is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will attack this guy. I'm just gonna give you choices. 4. These are so incredibly slow. They will attack me from here. 2 of them gone, just like that. Good thing I didn't pay for them. In the end, I didn't even use the magic. There we go. Some losses, but my best units, no less. Okay. Let's get this as a buff. And a shaman tent. And here I will make a simple, what is it called? Farm to get more money. So I will only have the level 1 and 2 enemies, but I should have the money to recruit all of them. I'm hoping that makes a difference. But later. I will have the money to recruit all of them, but later. Level up. March, yes. This still too difficult. This we should be able to. For resources, it's not the most important, mind you. I guess we can think about it next turn. Maybe another farm. Money. We're going for money. And I should go for the quarry that's here, a long way from here. More important, I mean, I would like to get those, really, but this is just resources, we'll get them later. Oops, no. Oops. Stone might be enough to... No, we also need celestial ore. Of course we do. Okay, this should help with our money problems, and this will help with our stone problems. Yes, we will train those as soon as we can. Oh, I didn't want to run away from... Oh, these are the dress, by the way. Now we know. I haven't tried to split the stack. And we know they are very fast. And they attack first anyway, so... The way I see it, there's no point coming to them. Especially if they have the higher ground. However... Let's do this. Two of them gone. It's not that much, is it? Froggy, be strong! Yes. Shaman. See, now I made it worse for myself. Can I go... No, that's it. I'm not doing a lot of damage. Thank you, my spell. Everyone knows it's over when you have the high ground. Even then, like, you know, some units, like the women with the spears, having the high ground means nothing because you can't retaliate anyway. I've lost so many units, but yes, more marching or scouting. Nah, marching. Okay, let's go back and I mean, realistically, there's nothing that I can do. Maybe I could go for the rats. It was a Star Wars reference. Sorry, completely missed it. From the last prequel movie. I don't have the reference at all. Like, even when you tell me what it is, I am hopeless at these things. Just to hoping I will get lots of units. I have the money. have the money. Was there any way to get improved units? No. I just got the message I saw in the log that units are now stronger and more hostile. So maybe this is just going in circles. They are still green though. Yeah. Yeah! Okay. I was afraid I clicked on the quick battle. Then again, who knows? Maybe the AI would do a better job than me. The final fight. Nah, I'm useless. Oh, meaning these have been buffed with more range damage. A lot of range damage. Their range is 7. 1, 2, 3. They will walk. They will walk to have the range. And I say, let them. They're in the way, so even though they have the advantage, now you can move ever so slowly. Sorry little frogs, what can I do? Crap, can't reach. This is gonna hurt. Enemy troops get -10 defense until end of the round. Does nothing for us. You just have to take it. Sorry. However, now, there we go. We can reduce your defense. Come on, bird. Don't let me down. Yes. Oh. Prof, I was wondering the other day, I know you play Sentinels of the Multiverse, and you have the cards as well. Have you played or have you been tempted to play Marvel United? One of the more recent card games based on the Marvel universe. And I can tell it's very popular with the players that we meet. I haven't played it myself, and I'm like, I do like Marvel well enough, but not enough to get into another trading card game, basically. Ooh, they are numbered between 100 and 250. Yeah. Sorry, my little friends, but that's not happening. Let's get all the buffs we can on the way. I'm even going to go there to get more money, and then I'll go home and see what we can get. Can't improve. Oh, I can! Yes! Improve Shaman, here we go. Let's see. I haven't seen it or played it. There were some people recently talking about it on the Sentinel of Multiverse Discord. I'm guessing that the people who play Sentinels might be the same people who play it as well. Okay. Upgrade my poor little troops. And then let me recruit. See, now I have the money. I don't have a lot of troops to recruit, but I have the money for them. So there's that. We have to move forward. No matter what I do, every fight is... I mean, this is not really hard. It's like medium. But I lose so many units every single time that I feel it's not great. If I can get this though, that'd be good. Source of riches, we'll get that another day. Check on the way if there's anything that can buff me or lend me more money. This... I can't tell. Okay, next turn I can improve to a bigger settlement and I can build some other unit building. Money is not so bad this turn. Good. Power acquired. The power I have acquired is enough to make this fight easy. And maybe those artifacts would be the equivalent of permanent powers on me. Ancient skeletons armed with rusted and bent weapons guarded the clearing. They were wet and muddy, as if they had only recently emerged from the marsh. But the undead warriors and the corruption spreading around them were not welcome in the marsh. Bound to her, bound to conquer. No, even human remains are not welcome. We will destroy you and sanctify our home. 100 skeletons. Okay, now the skeletons are... I was gonna say they're slow so we can do something about it. Yeah, sure. But my one range unit doesn't have a lot of range anyway. Oh, the improved version is a bit better. We'll see. Well, if you do play the game, Prof, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on it. They will have to come this way. Still out of range. Boom. Boom. That's only 4 units. It's like practically nothing. Boom. I can attack them first, and that's great. But I only kill 5 out of 40. They're going to annihilate me on retaliation. But the guards can make it. Dealing no damage whatsoever. My frogs are gonna get so murdered. Crap, I blocked the bird. None of this is good. None of this is good. So many units dead. I mean, maybe I'm gonna get 3 levels just for killing those guys. Oh, be dead. Well, if the purple heroes, sorry, wilders, come at me now, there's just no way. No way ever at all. Not happening. Oh, my 50 frogs. I did level up. A sense shield. Oh, it's a power. Until they've attacked once, a sense shield gave your troops plus 50 range resistance. Okay. Or I take the power brutal where my troops do plus 1 damage. Normally I would lean toward the essence shield because, you know, preserving my troops at the same time, because I'm going for cheap units in, well, hopefully large quantities, to have just a plus 1 damage in a, you know, a group of 50 frogs basic level. That's 50 damage. That's more damage than the strong units do. So that could be incredibly interesting, but that's only now because I have access to the cheap troops. Alright, let's try to play a bit differently. Out of movements. It will not find out what is there. Those I need to find. That's the only way. Alright. So now, not now, but soon I will be able to build, not this. I think I would prefer this to that. But that's for later anyway. Much later. Hey Diesel Shot. Live, yes. Only once a week now, but it still happens. Just wanted to know your modding videos help me make my TR showcase that just got approved. Okay, and you worked on New Darvonis. One day you may see, definitely. Your modder's name is Diesel Shot as well. So I can, you know, recognize you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're modding and that I could help. I think I'd rather have the money right now. Maybe that wasn't wise. Especially when I'm getting a lot more money. Oh yes, I have seen that name on the Discord. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm really glad. New Darvonis. I'll try to remember. I can't promise you I will. I am terrible with names. And now suddenly killing the rats is gonna be quite difficult, isn't it? Yep. Meaning that when I kill the rats, instead let's go for some of these. Get a view. And next turn, get more of these. Cacophony is a great quantitative noun, better than zounds even. Yes, it is quite funny. You can definitely see the wink at heroes. A bevy of pikemen, a troop of musketeer, a bevy of pipers. What do we have? A brood of shamans, a gaggle of guards. I mean, these words are not entirely new. These I can't tell. These I can't tell. A rumble of specters. That's nice. And there's still these guys that I can't kill. But it's definitely a nod. I mean, definitely. I assume it's a nod. Do I kill this one so I can keep those troops? It says it's easy, but how many troops will I lose? I did get 13 new frogs in my army. That'll show them, not you. You stay protected. You stay here. Your range, you stay at the top. Stay there. Let's go. Honestly, this seems more similar to Heroes 2 and 1 than 3. I haven't played... Have I ever played Heroes 1? I haven't. I haven't. And 2, not that much. I was not keen on the art style. Maybe because I was coming from 3. But what makes you say, like, which elements of the game or gameplay make you say that? You're not doing the little jig? I'm disappointed. See, they are the ones that can +1 melee. Movement 3, 1, 2, 3. They don't attack here, they attack here. Stay. 1, 2, 3. They don't attack here, they attack here. You can go for these, or better. No, you can't. Go for these. That was nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now the fight is not where I want it to be. You cannot attack the birds. Until the birds have played, and this is what they do. Oh, but these can reach me, and I cannot reach them. Such a shame, because I have the fabled higher grounds. Heroes 3 develops the battle and city administration. Heroes 2 and especially 1 are much more overworld focused, as is this game. More tactics, less logistics. I see. True. That was definitely one of the less enjoyable aspects of Heroes 3, the logistics of it. What is your range again? Was it 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My bird is in range. I'll have to move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay there. Bird, take a step. You didn't have the decency of walking on my mines? Rude. So rude. At least you died. Nice. She's not even in range. Neither is my fat frog though. I'm gonna lose my birds. Not bad. They have the mind spell. They do, but it's more like a goop, an acid, bubbly red goop. But they do have the mind spells. I've never really liked it in Heroes, and here I feel it's a bit Not enough. Okay, I get my second hero. Chicken Storm Cooler. Definitely want the shamans. You can have these, don't lose them. Give me the units. I give you one frog. Serious power there. I forget, does a high level in fire magic allow you to place the mine in Heroes 3? I can't tell you for sure. I did recruit everything. I don't like I want to say I don't remember, but the truth is I probably don't know because it's not a spell I used. Before we go there where the enemies are, let's see if we can secure this bit. I'd be quite pleased. This is already improved. This is already improved. This is already improved. This is not improved, but I have nothing of the stuff I need to do it. Okay, and this is improved. What I want to build is this, and I have none of the stuff. Okay, good. We're right on track. You remember not liking it and then liking it a lot. Being able to place them would definitely make them from useless to, hey, pretty good. Here, I'm not really impressed with the damage dealt. But maybe at higher level it's more interesting as well. There are no outright bad spell in Heroes 3 and Heroes 4, including Sacrifice. That's another spell I've never used. Oh yes, little frog, you're gonna do great! Because their movement is 4 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Well done! That's not funny, that's sad. Go for it, they won't retaliate. I'm losing the birds too, clearly. Let's wait for better spells. I don't know that they're coming necessarily. By birds, no. Birds surviving. Keep it up, birdies. I haven't seen, I mean, hang on. The spells are all here. So these are order spells, so it's more like the tactics that you had in Heroes. Chaos, move in a movement. Aggression, sabotage, ice bolt. Yeah, I've never seen that one. I've never had this much essence. That's why. Fireball. Now that looks interesting. Never had enough essence for that. I've had this one once. Rapid fire, breath of the phoenix. Why not? This one is very nice. I also feel like there aren't that many spells in the end. Or maybe because it's nice and compact, it gives that impression. Okay, bird, 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 bird. You're going to retreat. Why die? Killed by rats. Cannot kill all of them at once. Target for melee resistance. Range. Happy. I would like your life sometimes. Level up. Sure, I already have the skill, so why not? This doesn't give me the mine though, just access to it. Also access to these are important resources I needed. That means quite a big loss of units. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Am I wearing my best gear? Yes, I am. What about my other frog person? That's the one I want. I think I prefer the Ravagers to the Crawlers. And these look big and nasty. Tremors. They are very slow. Do I know what they cost? They cost only money to recruit. That's good. Because I'm not good with only money as well. Only money. Only money, okay. The other factions, you also needed some of those special resources to train them. Do I go for these because I can have them soon? Or do I go for these because they're powerful? I almost have the stuff. Come on, let's do this. As long as no purple enemies shows up, we're good. They're thinking for a long time, I don't like that. My losses are too big, I'll wait and reload. 26 to 50 specters. It's potentially more units than what I have. Let me try something. Split in two. And you are kind of useless anyway. Split in two. Split in two. No, I don't want to disband. This is just to try and get more magic in case it makes a difference. Retaliation shield. I have seen shield. I haven't seen retaliation as a spell, no. But I haven't played all that much. Okay, that's good. They are now within range. Birdie, stay there. Big frog, I shield you. I shouldn't have. What happens when you have tiny stacks? They die quick. I did get my spells faster, but I'm not convinced it's a good thing. crap, and now I'm too far to do anything. That was a terrible strategy, it seems, in the end. Please die. Next turn, okay? They have the higher ground. Hey, autocrats. This is terrible, terrible. They did die off the point. Bad, 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 bad. Well, that was a heavy price for this battle. The alternative was to walk all the way around to go back, get a few more units. By the time I get back, the group of enemies becomes stronger. This is such a waste, my poor shade. But this was important to get. One of the perks of not having the Mages Guild there, I don't feel obliged to go back to the castle to learn the new spells, so there's that. I will get that in 2 turns, but I'm not sure I'll ever find this. The Glims Weave. There's one here, but let's wait. How you doing, Murdercrats? You have to report Ajira every new plant fungus you discover. Theoretically, yes. But it's more a recommendation than a rule, really. Get the knowledge, go for it. Use one or the other. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to meet the purple heroes. At the same time, getting this town would give me a little more money. And also, if I can... No, that's not a town. It's somewhere here. If I can improve the town enough here, I just put a rally point and I will get all my troops from here without having to go back for them. And that is super advantageous. Troops are not amazing, but still haven't improved that. It's the bloody Glimmer Weave that I can't find. The mine. Oh, wasn't the mine somewhere here? I know I saw it. So let's try to continue. Here. That's what I want. Yes. And you want to be my friend? Come on, be my friend. Yes. Much better. Oh, there was more stuff to collect before. I was in such a hurry to get to the hero, and then I need to get this on the way back. And you've done your stuff, I can improve this. Let's... We need a mod that will allow us to side with Galbadir. I think I talked about that not a long time ago. I have the units. I go back to my other hero. Yes, more stuff, thank you. I continue getting the loot. And then I go straight for this. I mean, there are some interesting things. We've heard of you. Yes, we read that before. Yes, join me. Oh, that's what I did last time. I said, yes, join me. And then I never claimed the place. I can't build a spawning pool just yet. I need 2 more of this. Well, we'll look around. We'll look around until we find it. For now, make me more money. And do a farm that does money. Yes. There it is. Ah, you see, I got it for free because the enemies had already been there. Medium, I don't like that. Easy, I prefer that. Let's do the easy fight. While this guy makes his way towards us with plenty of fresh troops. Ish. Close now. We're close. So close that maybe... maybe I can just wait here. Here. 2 of these, which we could find here, but that's a long way around, I think. Here, we'll just have to fight a skeleton to get there. Not a problem. I just heard Ajiru's name and it came to my mind. But it's true. It definitely is. Alright, this is all I can do. Let me see, let me see, let me see. I'm gonna give you this little group of froggies. You can go and level them up. Alright. We're almost decent. Almost decent. You can improve yourself there. And you can scare the hyena away. No, they're still fighting. I was hoping. Okay. Could finish them off right here, making this entirely useless, but still maybe a good idea. Finishing off the pack is a really, really good thing that we always want to do. I knew they'd go for my little shaman. They always do, don't they? Very annoying that they retaliate first. Yeah, that's the problem with the mines. If it doesn't work, you condemn yourself to wasted movement, like so. So I can do this. Go around it. Not yet at that very, very enjoyable point where you can fight, lose 1 or 2 units, and continue. Here, every battle is like, oh, what do I do next? But we need this resource very bad. This could be really good for us. And I still need to get this mine. As Rask the First Rider forces near the Gleamerweave source, they could see that it was protected by a cluster of flying creatures with long, sharp claws and strange masks. A few of them darted away to the north while the rest hissed in a warning. Go back, go to sleep. Nistri Rana Wilder. You're not creatures of the Mash. Leave now. Why? Why is everybody mean? Like they're so like, this is not your home. Go away. No, I want to stay. Die. Alright. Now the key to these is not letting them attack you first. Like that. Sorry, Froggy, you had to pay the price for everyone else. The thing is, they're so fast and I'm so slow. I really have no choice but let them go first. Once you get to them, they're not the problem, but when they hit you that first time, boy, that hurts. Three little frogs. Well, they would potentially join me, but still cannot. That's what I need. That's what I need. I don't know how powerful they are. Probably too powerful. That's their level. Okay, 2 turns, we can build it. 2 turns. If I don't build anything else. I know I keep saying, yeah, in 2 turns I got it. And then I build something else. And I don't got it. It's worth doing a little detour to get the buff, I think. Yes. One turn and I think I can build my barracks, but you know, coral with all the cute lizardy spidery crap. Okay, where are you? You're here on that road, and then that road, and then that road. I think I have time to grab what I need to grab and hopefully be ready for that fight. Maybe. How about I give you the little frogs, and you give me the big dude. That feels better. That feels better. And then continue to where you were going. We kind of did nothing that turn, just got more units. Which will probably not be enough, but hey. And you, I suggest you quickly retreat here, and hopefully we get rich enough at some point. It's the money. I spent the money. I told you. But next turn, I think we can get it. Probably. Wow, really not interested in treasures and things. It would be suicide. Though it only has a bunch of rats. So maybe normally I can face that enemy. If I could loot that first, no, medium. This is the way. Easy. This is the way to where I need to go for my quest. Oh. This would be nice though. Oh, the birds. The birds will join. Hopefully. Let's keep an eye on this guy. Leveling up. Rumors of more wilders awakening across the Great Marsh were true. A respected shaman named Musunya has for a long time been teaching the runner how to work with a giant beast known as tremors, and just recently she has been seen doing magic, calling down fire and destruction to defend the camp from bandit. If Rask called upon her, she would come. I call upon you! Yes. That didn't work though. Not as well as I hoped. This is most likely the way to my quest. A marsh monuments +1 view radius. You keep going. Just keep going. This is being built, and for these I still don't have enough for that. That way I could get my troops directly, but I'm gonna go kill here, and I will get some of what I need. What are you doing? Not wasting any time, are we? I am not sure I should draft the troops right now. Go home for a little bit. Yes! Oh, I like a fight where I don't need to fight. There. Yes. Okay. Next turn, I can get my units. Just on time to meet 2 enemies. How powerful are they? I don't know. I don't know. But they're sticking together. Excellent strategy. I commend you. Let's not fight the bandits straight away. Okay. 13k. What can I get? None of these just yet. We'll work on that. Complete my stack of shaman. Get a few birds. This is not... Oh! You see what I see? Dragons! Marsh dragons, I guess? Okay, this is the best I can do right now. Look at those. It's the best I can do. This one is easy. Well, fingers crossed. Hunters have been improved. You can grab this guy and this guy. And you can be here. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of luck with the enemy heroes. Unless they're retreating immediately. You keep going to where you were going. You keep going to where you were going. These guys... Oh, they will want to join me, but I don't have room for them. Depends how many of them are there. Okay, another quarry. Worth the detour, and you are something of power? A beacon of power. Alright, frogs. What do we have? It's a shame to lose potential recruits. 3 recruits, this is good. But mine are not upgraded, so this is good. You continue your journey to... Every time I forget. Alright, this is... This is as improved as I want it right now. I could build something here that will wait. Just improve this one with more celestial ores that I don't have. I'm not seeing the purple moving anymore. Okay, we're too far from these. Stay there for a bit. had. Claim the place. I see some purple. Yes! Yes! Good. Because I see... There it is. We have hunters, guards, and shamans. I should be able to get some of those. Hopefully they'll join me. But maybe this is a better idea. Ah, Mystic Hermit. That could be the quest that we had. Here you are. Of course. Of course. Did you lock yourself up in there? How very cowardly. And how powerful are you? Easy powerful. I like that. Frogling, yeah, we've had that talk before. It's got rats. She's got some range units, I think. We'll see. Yeah, no. Quick battle, not a good idea, unless you have overwhelmingly powerful troops. The rats are aggressive. Good for them, good for them. I don't think that I want to put my archers up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, I would rather put a strong melee unit. Unless I can get all my other units to block the path here. Hopefully the poison will kill this one. My shamans will be protected from the rats. These are so desperately slow. So desperately slow. Hey, Kitten. We've lost a kitten. There. Cat is gone. Sorry, guys. This is gonna hurt. I thought it said easy. Birds. And my lizards. And my birds again. A little too late. I'm hoping these will come that way. No. save? I don't think I did because it said easy. Whoa, you scared them away. There's too many rats. Yeah, no, that is a defeat. So I'll have to reload from wherever the last autosave was. Let me see. Yeah, it's been 3 hours, so I'm going to call it a night. I'm not gonna do that fight, or at least not 45, because these are probably from the castle's protection, so I'll wait until she comes out, draw her out, or hunt the other dude. We'll see. But so far, this campaign, I find it a lot more challenging than the first one. It's the same difficulty level, normal, but it would make sense that the second campaign is a little more difficult than the first one. But there you have it. That was yet another round of Song of Conquest. There is a fairly good chance that I will have finished the campaign before next week, and so next week we will do something else. I can't promise you what it's going to be. I really cannot. I want to go back to Morrowind, but we'll see. Space for one thing in my brain. With any luck, it's going to be Morrowind. Anyway, until then, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. A pleasure to have you here talking to me, recommending some games and talking about games in general. I will see you next week. Have a good time until then. Bye, guys.